Hello everyone, this is Julemon and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna looking for Grimmsnarl. Froslass had a solid run in Toronto Regional Championships, and there is a lot of meta decks that have a lot of abilities in the field, like example Zoroark, Kolengo and Noctowl. And Froslass is pretty solid ability now in this game, and Grimmsnarl, the solid attacker and dark type attacker, so it helps you to one KO like Gardevoir EX and Jellicent EX. And Munkidori is one of the best card in this game right now, and even you don't have Grimmsnarl in the field, but Froslass helps you to get damage for the Munkidoris, it helps you to spread opponent's board state and finish the opponent's board state like with Devolution TM against the Evolution decks. And supporter lines is pretty solid, and two boss orders actually very cool when you need that against Gardevoir EX at some point to make sure you can win that matchup. And Stadium Split, I think I have played a long time, like 2 lines the Stadium, but I think 3 Chim and 1 Artazon is still also fine. And Budew Ichiballen also is very cool when it's very good against fast decks, and when opponent have like 2 price left, and you have no 2 price in the board state, you can like get one extra turn with Ichiballen, and then Iono opens one, and then Shadow Bullet is actually can buy pretty well a time. But yeah, let's try out now a couple of the games. In this, with this deck, we want to go the second. With Grimmsnarl, it helps you to get Evolution TM play for first turn. And if Evolution TM not looks that cool play, then we can go Ichiballen. We have 2 different plans what we can do with this deck. And this almost pretty cool start. You have the Munkidori where to put the dark energies and Evolution TM play, so it's already very cool, and you have supporter card to draft the cards. You just need to find the basic Pokemons with this deck, and we want to find one Impidimp and one Snorunt. Okay, this actually start pretty well already. Okay, so I guess Dragapult. Both, at least Dragapult is gonna Ichiballen you, so you have 2 choice. Okay. Yamin Tower can limit my plans, but at least we have things what we need for play the game. Do I think we can Ultra Ball Grimmsnarl, then Night Stretcher. If I drop that, can be answer. And we want to find the one Snorunt to make sure that we have easier Evolution TM play, but of course now need to find Stadium. We have Secret Box for Stadium, so we have pretty cool chance to find. We have Ichiballen now in the prize card, so we need to find that new Stadium. Otherwise, it's gonna be a slow start for me. Okay, we have pretty slow start now, so we have no choice but just pass. But at least we don't lose Evolution TM play card, because Yamin Tower to make sure that I can keep my Evolution TM when Evolution TM says it's gonna be discarded after your turn, but it lose that effect also thanks to Yamin Tower, so this gonna be a lot of slower start for me now, but I think we are not that bad spot yet. But of course, it's very impact to get the setup and plans already in the first try or second try. But that's why we call these evolution decks a great compact decks, where we can try to get back to the game even we have slow start. Like hand disrupts, keep spread the damage. I like that example. And now let's play Lillie when looks like Iono is looks not that bad. But yeah. Okay, this is not a great start like at all. But we can I I think we can Adrena Brain, because there is otherwise 3 damage counter, so we get 1 free damage now. We wanna target 3 bees, no Ichiballens, because they are not the dancers for me. These ones are the real deals. And also when we don't knock out this, just ignore. Fesodipity is not activate, and also it takes bench space like Monkey, because Dragapult, the greatest plan against you is to use Munkidori to heal the Dragapults, and also makes Abandon Dive spread a lot of better. Okay, it looks like they now target my Impidimp. It means they can knock out that even there is no truck locks even in the field because I have the crash weakness. So this gonna looks pretty scary for me now, but yeah, this deck the biggest problem is that there is no Fesodipity or any way to drop the cards with abilities. Okay, fine, we have Tatsugiri here, but even Iono PR-SV also is pretty effective to this deck. But if we just ignore that issue, then there is no problem, right? And now, what we want top deck, we wanna get away from Yamming Tower when we have Impidimp the hand at least, so we can try to play the game. And also, I'm not worried about yet. And let's now play 2 Froslass in the field. So let's try to get... No, alright, let's go. We have now the gym now here. But I think we wanna Artazon this turn when we can find the new Munkidori. But also, do we want to find the new Impidimp? I think we can try. I think we can looking for the 3 Munkidori now in the field. At least we have a great Devolution TM play here for the later. And also if they knock out the Morgrem, they have to use a lot of damage for here. So then Froslass Munkidori is gonna be a real deal here. And let's use the Adrena Brains. Okay, we can have 2 Froslass, so we can actually knock out the truck logs now, or can we 4, 6, 8, so almost. So let's just spread out the damage to make truck log knockouts a lot of easier. And now Evolution TM for Froslass and Morgrem. This is pretty funny. We just need to top deck again something very cool cards. Like Devolution TM play, actually it's if I can count quickly, actually we can already Devolution TM for next turn. Because if they focus the knockout Morgrem and like 1 Munkidori, we can oh yeah, we just there's 1 too low the damage counter. I think this is fine. My hat is not fine, but especially if my Morgrem is gonna get a knockout. In this turn, like Neo Upper Energy and just boss it, but nah. Okay, this looks, how can I say? No clue what is gonna happen now, but if there's no Neo Upper Energies, then we get a great turn for double Froslass, triple Munkidori. But of course, I just need the Dark Energies for my discard pile, and I can get that because Night Stretcher. But I think this is pretty cool for me. I mean, like, okay, trackable Jet Headbutt can be okay because it does 70 damage and I have 90 left. So Jet Headbutt can also knock out these Munkidoris now. And also, because Froslass I can use Fesodipity, but I don't play it. But it's like the one of the most important is to remember to not knock out with the attacks, just knock out the Froslass instead, because if opponent's Pokemon is knock out only because of the Froslass, then they can't activate Fezandipity. There is double evolve Dragapult and Munkidori. Okay, this is pretty tanky board state right now when I can't Froslass them anymore and Munkidori heal. That's actually looks pretty cool play. I don't think I've seen like that play in the before, and I really actually like it. Okay, so what we can do is we can Shadow Bullet this turn, and okay, Curset Blast for Munkidori. This actually looks pretty cool play now. Okay, we get Dark Energies. Actually, this deck really likes to see Dark Energies. There is a list where is 8 Dark Energies and 1 Energy Source for Arven can find the Energy Source to looking for energies, or you can play 9 energies to have a easier energies to your hand. And this deck need a lot of Dark Energies, so it's also pretty cool to play more energy much as possible. Okay, so this turn we can Spike Gym. Arven looking for Air Balloon. Or is Devolution TM is the play now this turn? Not enough. If we have one more Munkidori in the field, then yes, but we also won't have a chance to have boss order play, but I wanna keep the Dark Energies there. So let's now looking for Grimmsnarl in the field. I'm not sure is boss order actually the better play here, but what we can do is the Shadow Bullet. I mean, Adrena Brain, the Ichiballen. Actually, we shall do that first before Arven plays, because we can know easier what we exactly want to do when we get the card in the prize. But we want to knock out that with Adrena Brain to make sure Shadow Bullet have better target. Whatever is gonna be the promoted active is better Shadow Bullet target than Ichiballen. And okay, Trackable is coming to active. So now we are gonna retreat for Grimmsnarl. And the second question is that where we wanna target this one. If we target Munkidori now in this turn, he's gonna get 2 damage Froslass for 40, Shadow Bullet 70. It's not gonna knock out Munkidori in this turn, so we can target, yeah, we can target the Duskull to make sure there is no any crazy plays anymore is coming. I don't think we need Impidimp anymore in this game because there's no way to knock out my Grimmsnarl. So let's just keep going with one Shadow Bullet attacker in this game. And this looks pretty cool for me. There's no way to knock out Grimmsnarl, so I can just Shadow Bullet one more time. And game is pretty much for me. Of course, the most scariest things what can happen is Turo, Dragapult EX, and no upper energies for this Dragapult. But in that case, we can just Devolution DM and knock out both Dragapult in next turn. So I think if maybe I shall promote the Munkidori in the active, alias let that be a knockout, and Iono to 1, and then try to drop no upper energy and hope I have nothing special anymore. I think that will be a very cool the plan. Because now because you can get this out from the active, Neo Upper Energy to this one, and Iono to one. Yeah. Munkidori promote the active will be nice. Because, yeah, like I said, that there is no switch, there is no Iono, and there is no Neo Upper Energies all happening this turn, so this looks super solid for me now. And also, but yeah, of course there is, if everything's going, but yeah, there is Turo is happening here now. And now let's play the next game with Grimmsnarl. The first game was okay, was little struggle, but now this hand looks so much better. I'm not sure do we even need a Tatsugiri. Maybe we can just because we can Secret Box for Lillie and then just let this be. Yeah, I think Tatsugiri is still super good start even we have Secret Box in the hand because never know what happened after first supporter. So we can be guaranteed for that. We can get supporter cards again and again, or actually exactly supporter card what we actually want. Okay, now we faced Mega Kangaskhan with Boffalan, so Shadow Bullet is not gonna do a huge damage against Boffalan when we have the Curly Wall, the 60 damage less, so it's huge number for Grimmsnarl when Shadow Bullet is only 120. It's pretty tanky, but the one good news is that they have the ability so we can Froslass this. So probably we need to have the double Froslass in this matchup, and we have double Froslass in the hand now. So let's okay, this looks okay. We can trigger box one Froslass, one Morgrem, and this is gonna be a little tough choice. I think we can discard both Froslass. No, I don't think. Maybe this looks. Oh yeah, we wanna Spike Gym, so we can maybe discard one this because I wanna keep Munkidori's if possible in the hand. So we can find the Lillies, we can find the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Devolution DM and Spike Gym, and just let's double check the price. Okay, we still have one Froslass and a lot of Munkidori's, so done. Now we can find one Impidimp and one Snorunt. And we try to find the second Snorunt. I think double Froslass is good in this game. Oh yeah, I did one misplay. I had a chance to find Snorunt with Buddy-Buddy Poffin, but I accidentally. But yeah, hopefully never punished. Now let's play the Lilies. Okay, never punished. We find the Buddy-Buddy Poffin for second Snorunt. And also, no two Grimmsnarl in this matchup. We just wanna to have more Munkidoris in the field. A Nest Ball for Munkidori. And now we evolution the one Froslass, one Morgrem in the field. But before that we do attract customer. Actually, not yet. We want to find the Grimmsnarl in the hand first. 14 my deck, one card, and now attract customer to find potential supporter. Probably Arven is fine, and we can keep the Iono in the deck. And then there is no this turn important in the discard pile, so let's just evolution the Snorunt and Impidimp. Of course, double Froslass will be nice this turn. Then we can get a lot faster the damage all of the Boffalans, Munkidoris, and Mega Kangaskhan. Yeah, like I said in the early in this video, that there is a lot of decks in this game now where there's a lot of abilities, and I actually didn't realize that Boffland also is one of them. And to play in the different Boffland is good, like against Froslass decks, and also if there is people's play the three Boffland. I think like the three Boffland was correct against the Reki Draco V-Star in QRM format, but not right. But now this is the correct to play one different Boffland. But I'm not sure it is. I have no idea it is how much it matters or not, but yeah, anyway. Let's play now in the Grimmsnarl in the field. We just need 2 energies for Grimmsnarl. This, if there is no double heads, then it's gonna stay a while in the field now. And now, second Froslass, the dark energies. And actually, do we wanna shadow pull? I think we shadow pull that one. Can we find something? I'm not sure what exactly we can find from this, but we can maybe try to find something cool cards like Air Balloon is solid. Night Stretcher, it is solid. There is maybe a chance Stretcher can be nice to be here right now. And I think I wanna retreat that energies to make sure that I can Stretcher that. And now Air Balloon, the Tatsugiri, and then if there's Iono plays, he's coming and double heads, knockout Grimmsnarl. Yeah. And then now we wanna Adrena Brain. I think Tatsugiri is gonna be fine. And now let's just spread out. Kangaskhan is 100. I'm not sure how exactly to play this matchup. But I think we can just put all in the damage here at least, because I think this deck plays Ice Cream, but heals 80 damage counters if there's 3 energy in the active Pokemon. So I think this gonna be now we have to punch a lot the active Pokemons. And one thing is that okay, Shaman is block my Shadow Bullet, but we still can do a great Froslass Spin. Of course, if there is Stadium what blocks all Munkidori, yeah, Cape, what blocks Munkidori and Froslass is happening in the bench, and with that and Shaman can actually be really annoying for Grimmsnarl. Okay, there is boss orders playing this turn, so okay, they looking for my Munkidori is actually it's pretty cool when it limits my spreading a lot of easier. Okay, so this is gonna be a knockout, and we promote the Tatsugiri, and we want to play. Do we want to play Aino in this turn? I think this is gonna be a knockout in this turn when I can just this is gonna be a knockout in this turn. So let's Stretcher to find the dark energies, and also can we find like the second Munkidori in the field? Yeah, we can find actually the new Munkidori with Arven, and let's just Ultra Ball the TMs. We don't need those anymore in this game. And more Adrena Brains to make sure that I have more damage in the field. That helps me also to spread faster. A Lillie choice actually, I would like to play Lillie if there is nothing special in the hand. And where we easily wanna, because we have no point to move the damage. Do we wanna let Tatsugiri's knock out? We can do that. I mean, we wanna heal Tatsugiri, so there's no point to put the damage here anymore. So I think Munkidori knockout can be nice. We can Shadow Bullet that, but we can... Oh, okay. Or we can try, but it's gonna be Prevent now with Shaming, but Poft is gonna be knockout Froslass, so it means if they play Fesadipity in the field, they can't use that, because I didn't knock out anything in my turn. They be knocked out in how it's called between turn, right? I'm judge and I don't know how to use the terms correctly. Okay, so ready to ram the Grims. What does this actually do? It's like Turtonator GX. If I hit this Pokemon, I get the damage for that. But okay. Cornerstone. Actually, Cornerstone or Kangaskhan against Grimmsnarl. Okay, let's say like this way that if you use Cornerstone, you don't need to worry about the Bofaland play, so Bofaland didn't get the damage from Froslass. And if you have Cornerstone with a lot of Munkidoris, it can be maybe... I'm not sure which one is better. That do you want a Cornerstone or Kangaskhan? Because Kangaskhan can one KO you and be very tanky, thanks to both lands, but also if you have Cornerstone with Munkidoris, I can hit the Shadow Bullet there. And I think Cornerstone actually can be better because we have Ice Cream, we have Munkidoris, and I can hit the damage Cornerstone with Shadow Bullet because there is Cornerstone stance to prevent all damage from ability attackers, and Grimmsnarl is ability attacker. So, okay, Turbo TM, this one is actually cool, but I think the game is mine for spread out just these Pokemons and all good. We didn't see actually any ice cream. I would like to get one. And now let's Shadow Bullet Shaming. Oho, Terra. I shall maybe put the damage here for fun. And it looks maybe we go now first with Grimmsnarl. If my hand is solid, I can maybe promote the Tatsugiri in the active to find the supporter. But now we have supporter actually for the next turn. But it's Gardevoir, so in this matchup, I personally believe that Froslass is not correct in here, because in my experience is that every time when I have played Grimmsnarl with Gardevoir against in regionals, I won them, and every time when my opponent didn't play Froslass in the field, I lost them. Because I played Drifloom and Froslass Sping helps me to knock out the Grimmsnarl faster. And I think I'm gonna hold the Froslass in this game. But of course, if that Jellicent, then I'm not. I mean, Jellicent, especially against Jellicent, to hold in the Froslass because I helped them to play Devolution and play with Jellicent. and Grimmsnarl have ability, so they get the damage from Froslass, so I think I'm gonna keep this way. No basic or anything like that, so I think I'm not gonna play Artazon also in the field in this game. I just hold Evolution the second Evolution the and Snorunt, and just the Dark Energy is there. Do we wanna? I think I'm not sure about Tatsugiri in the play. Maybe we can hold, or we can just play the field now if I need to promote that. Then Evolution TM, the just Impidimp. Okay, so our Secret Box is gonna be awesome play when we can Arven to find Secret Box, to find Air Balloon, and Spikemuth to evolve this one. Okay, so of course if there's release play, they block me to play items, so okay. There is Ralsid promo, so they're gonna pulsing. In that case, I think they looking for Gardevoir, Serendipity, and something else. Serendipity can find their Rare Candy for Gardevoir EX when I knock out the Kirlia. Yeah, Screamtail. Okay, I don't think you wanna use Screamtail in this matchup because it does. But of course you can counter catcher Postal me. It's actually very solid plan. I think I'm gonna looking for now Secret Box play and looking for the target. I think I'm gonna discard this, and I think Lillie is. I think discard Lillie is. Okay, Lillie, because this deck can brick, so I can need that. But we can go looking for like this, and then Air Balloon and the items. We can looking for Buddy-Buddy Poffin to find the second Impidimp. And I would like to Air Balloon the Tatsugiri, but we can do like this also. I think I'm gonna looking for just now 2 energies to make sure I always have dark energies. The Munkidori if Gardevoir play Iono to me, Air Balloon, this one. If my Grimmsnarl getting knockout, I can retreat Tatsugiri anytime. The dark energy is there, and then Shadow Bullet and target the roll. I mean, they can play new Munkidori in the field, so I think Munkidori is still, because I'm not gonna play Devolution TM that easily. So, and Gardevoir is getting knockout 1 KO with Shadow Bullet with boss, so we can not spread the damage to Munkidoris. And then it looks like there's Shadow if there is Candy Gardevoir and no way to 1 KO the Marnie's Grimmsnarl, then probably it's gonna be Mind Bend play in this turn. So I can, of course, Candy Grimmsnarl if I'm afraid to flip the Confuse, but I think that it's very correct to do to flip in under the Confuse with Grimmsnarl, because it's probably still not gonna be knockout, but if it does, then you can do a great comeback. But there is no way it's gonna be Evolution DM play, so just tin. I just which one is the correct? I mean, Mind Bend is fine, and also is fine for me to flip the Confuse. But what do you exactly even wanna Scrimtel to me? Probably my Munkidori is the good target. Okay, there is actually retreat is happening. I think second Munkidori from the bench is gonna happen. And the best, if I'm under confused, I think I'm still gonna pause Gardevoir and just flip the heads. Okay, there's Screamtail, so probably he's gonna looking for my Dark Energies Munkidori in the field. He's also, no well, yeah, against Grimmsnarl you wanna remove my Munkidoris because Grimmsnarl is not that great at all because Shadow Bullet is not that high damage. Think about like Panda Dive do more damage, Gardevoir can do some way more damage, and Koldengo do a lot of damage. There is a lot of decks in the format that do more damage than Shadow Bullet, but why Shadow Bullet is solid now is because Froslass and Munkidori. So if you remove my Munkidoris, then my Shadow Bullet is not that scary at all. And also, even you knock out my Grimmsnarl, I still can do like Froslass, Devolution, TM play. But yeah, I think the knock out Munkidori is correct here also, because I'm not scared to flip the Confuse with Grimmsnarl. And now, because I was lucky, I have to pause my hand after Iono. I'm gonna lose that, of course. But I'm not gonna Shadow Bullet the Screamtail. It's gonna be... Actually, I have no choice, I guess. So, Spike Gym to find Morgrem. But it's gonna be probably the knockout. So... actually, when I think about is Froslass now perk here, I think I'm still keep to do like this. That no Froslass in this game. But it's, of course, I can regret now I didn't play Snorunt now, because in mid-late game, if I get Froslass, it can helps me actually to knock out the last Pokemons. But I think the pure of the Grimmsnarl is also pretty fine. And even I have Dark Energies now in my hand. I'm not sure do I want to attach that now to Munkidoris because they are gonna Screamtail it probably. But now, because I don't Dark Energies my Munkidori, I think the best target for Screamtail is now for my Morgrem. Okay, there is Frillis Place is coming, so they have Ralts and Frillis, right? Okay, Mystery Garden to find the Psychic type Pokemons to drop more cards is cool. Wait a minute, there is... Oh no, there is Ralts' prize, I believe, because they try to find the stretcher. Yeah, if there's 3 Ralts, it's gonna be prized, I guess, and try to find the stretcher or rod with garden. It looks like fail. So this gonna be a pretty solid for me now. So I believe I mean I can Snorunt now, but they can double Munkidori me in that case. So what exactly I like to do? I still think I'm not gonna play that field and just actually. I also can use Mystery Garden when I have a lot of Psychic type Pokemons in the field. But I think I wanna keep the Dark Energies there, so I think I'm gonna looking for my Impidimp back with Stretcher, then I can use Ultra Ball for Grimmsnarl. And well, I think I'm gonna put all in there. I wanna get this one to spread out later. But yeah, it was really unlucky for opponent price 1 Ralt, I guess, or if play just 2 Ralts, then it's gonna be a punish a little. There still can be a play like just try to buy the time the Iono drops the stretcher back. There is still a chance that they can come back in this game. It's still possible. Now and also if they put the Jellicent late when they get Gardevoir, I mean no, yeah, I don't think Jellicent is correct. I think Frillis is just keep Frillis, Impidimp and hope I don't draft. They just spread this one. And if there's Devolution TM play in the deck, I'm not sure it is just Tech Frillis or a Jellicent there. But it looks like they try to spread this one and Devolution this one. It's gonna be works when yeah, I think it's gonna be a solid now. I think I need the drops. Yeah, this Grimmsnarl, the biggest problem is that this deck is pretty bad for against Iono decks because there is no drop. Okay, we have two choices. We can draw one card if we want, or I think just retreat the Shadow Bullet is cool. And then I think the remove the stadium is okay. Do not let help them. And then I don't think I wanna spread the damage opponent spends because they can use Adrena Brains. So I think I just wanna heal Grimmsnarl and put the damage here to make sure Devolution TM is not the play. And then I still can lose this game because if they Iono me again and Gardevoir and just counter catcher like Munkidori and just Grimtail or just spread some other way, it's still a favor for Gardevoir, even I'm one price left. But that exactly is the problem because the taking the price cards is pretty scary because Iono is the play, counter catcher is the play. Then I'm top deck mode and I don't like to be a top deck mode with Grimmsnarl because if I don't top deck, I just pass basically, and that's not cool, you know. Okay, secret box though. This gonna be a really scary for me now. Anything can happen now. Okay, so there is Candy Ion left, but I'm not gonna lose this turn at least, so I can get a little time, but we have not much time for it. So if I guess that Candy Gardevoir, Iono, Contracatcher, Munkidori, Screamtail, of course, a huge scare. Okay, I don't scare to Reflume play because I have 2 damage in Impidimp. Means if they use Reflume, they can knock out this, then I can just spread that thanks to Adrena Brain. So I think it has to be okay. Mind Bend also is fine. It scared me a little, but I don't scare to flip the coin because if I flip heads, I win the game. But yeah, Super Odd, Screamtail, and just one by one the snipe my Pokemons. And also, okay, Frillis is coming back. So, ooh, this looks pretty scary now. And 3 energy, I have 3 energy also in the field, so I have odds to drop, but not that cool. And now there is now the games begin. If I mean like they scream the like one Munkidori. I think this has to be a knockout because there is dark energy, helps me to heal. So if I don't top deck now, they can maybe double Munkidori to this and scream tell something else. They go one price left. Yeah, I think I have 2 turns time to top deck something. The first whiff is fine, but second whiff is cost the game. I mean, not cost the game, I just lose because this deck just can't do anything. Of course, the best thing what you can do is thin much as possible, especially that part of the game that thin the deck is winning, especially counter Grimmsnarl players when this deck is not great to have. This deck don't play like Versatility or ability to draft the cards. Of course, I had Tatsugiri, but it's useless, is stay in the bench. So also, I don't think they can scream tell that. Oh, actually, they can. Oh yeah, I can actually lose next turn because Luxury Cape and Snipe once Grimmsnarl can be huge. Spike Gym. Let's tint the first card with this. Impidimp. Okay, we can take that. Then second tint, the Grimmsnarl EX. And looks so scary. And pass. I feel a little bad to put Air Balloon here. Arven can find, but also Arven can find Stretcher for win the game. I feel a little bad to put Air Balloon here because, but I prepared for Knockout Grimmsnarl and Iono play. Then I can promote the Tatsugiri and retreat for free. But of course, if I did the difference, then never know, you know. Okay, now there is Grimmsnarl knockout happens 240. So okay, that's huge. Okay, that's okay. So basically, if I drop the dark energies, the game is mine. Iono, okay. We got this. There is no. So Iono one. Let's go. Come on. No. Let me Iono again. Okay. We didn't got this. Yeah. This deck don't like to be the target to Iono. And it was my only way to win this game, but no, the game is over. Yeah, even I have pretty cool start. The Gardevoir play that comeback was amazing for Gardevoir players. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone to watching this video, and see you guys in next video and Birmingham Regional Championships.